Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of the Unseen Stage podcast. With me is our guest for this episode is none other than a goalkeeper who has played for a lot of teams, captained the Nigeria under 20 team to the WAFCON qualifiers, even though fortunately they did not qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations, but at least he's still doing well with his career. Currently playing for a Nigeria Premier Football League team, one that has just won the Nigeria President Federation Cup. We are happy to have on our seat today Chibueze Lambert or Lambert Chibueze. Which one?
Anyone.
Anyone.
Chibueze Lambert.
Your real name is
Chibueze Lambert.
Chibueze Lambert. No, don't go to the other one. I'll have issues. So we are happy to have him with us today. He's going to talk to us about football. How did he start? The life of a goalkeeper. It's not easy to always be a goalkeeper. They will kick shots. He hit you for face, hit you for body. This thing is something I cannot personally do. I cannot be a goalkeeper. I can be any other thing, but I cannot be a goalkeeper. So he's going to take us through his career, and we are expecting a very captivating episode today. So Chibueze, how did you start football? Did you pick football from the streets, or
No.
you were born with it?
Actually, I would say I was born with it.
Okay.
Yes, because my dad was actually a footballer, although he didn't play professional. He played in school, local level,
Okay.
village level.
So you are saying you had the support from.
I didn't have support, actually. So I'm
Wait.
coming there.
Okay.
But he was a footballer.
Yeah.
My mom too had a bit of football instincts because those days when we were small, in Catholic churches they do have women sports games and all that.
Yes, of course.
And my mom was a very good midfielder when it comes to video, as in
They
church
play for
games.
those their church
So,
match. Yeah.
growing up, I saw them, but it wasn't something I loved doing. Like I had the mind of taking it as a profession. I just loved playing football as a kid.
Yeah.
Actually, truth be told, I wanted to be a reverend father. Yes.
That's a serious topic.
Yes, I wanted to be a reverend father.
So
as a
at
child.
what point did you at one point did you decide not to be a reverend father again?
Growing up,
why?
Growing up from a Catholic family,
Okay.
I always, mass ever
Yeah,
going to church
fantasize
and all
being a
that.
reverend father.
So, but when I finished my primary school,
Okay.
I was still playing street football,
Yeah.
school football. Actually, I was as a midfielder though.
Okay.
But school games now after you just bring hoop post, let me keep bring
The,
hoop post, let me
the
keep.
reverend father something. I really want to hear.
So when I got admission into the seminary,
Okay. Yeah.
at some point my dad was like, he's not yet financially strong for that
Okay, for you to go through the journey.
to seminary.
Okay.
So that was when I now switched into a public school.
So you will now say it's financial limitations that stopped you from becoming a reverend
a
father.
reverend father, yes.
And so do you still have this regret that I should have been a reverend father?
No, I don't have a regret of
Okay.
any kind because I think everything works for reasons.
Okay. So
Me switching into the public school now gave me the opportunity to venture into football because that was where I met other kids who love playing football.
so why did you choose being a goalkeeper?
Being a goalkeeper is something I love doing from small. When we play, I will say, oh yeah, bring goal post. I want to stand. I'll be the one forcing them
To bring goal.
Even if they want to play mockery post, I'll
Okay.
be the one forcing them to, oh yeah, bring goal post.
big goal post.
I want to keep. So that was how I started.
You've played for Abia Warriors, Giant Villas, currently with Kwara United. What has this journey taught you? You've played at the NLO, NNL, and now to the Premier League. What has the transition been like from each stage?
Great, but I would say very difficult.
Okay. What are the challenges?
Challenges in the sense that as a goalkeeper, you need trust. First and foremost, you need trust. You need
Trust from who?
From the coach, from the
Okay.
players.
Okay.
Because if 10 players make a mistake, you can save the situation.
Okay.
But in most cases, if a goalkeeper makes a mistake,
Agolo.
the net will set.
Yeah.
So you need trust. So growing up, those stages has been very great, but I would say very
Challenges,
difficult.
Yeah, what was that moment in your career that tested your commitment? Like, am I sure it's football that I want to do? Or maybe I should go to something else? You know, you've already had to switch from I wanted to be a reverend father to now football. Was there any other moment you now said, maybe I should also leave this football and try something else?
Yes, that
Okay.
was actually when I left Akwa Ibom State.
Okay. You grew up in Akwa Ibom State?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a very big tug of war from my parents, especially my dad. He didn't want an egotic man who deals in business. He wants his son to also venture into business. So it was a very big problem, very, very hectic one. So when I summoned the courage to leave Uyo, when I was invited by Risa Fire,
Okay.
that was when I decided, okay, let me leave Uyo.
Okay.
But it was a bit difficult because leaving your comfort zone to where you know nobody, and you have to struggle to feed. Sometimes there will be food in the camp, sometimes you know, even if you eat, it will not be enough. It was a bit difficult, but I just kept on pushing.
So that tested your commitment and you
Yes.
felt like maybe you should leave this.
At the point, I wanted to carry my bag and go back home, but I said no.
So if you did not do football, what else would you have done?
I would have ventured into business. I would have
Okay.
actually continued
Yeah,
my
join the
dad's
family
business.
line. Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Okay, so from playing in the Nationwide League to the NNL and now to the MPFL, what special difference? What peculiar difference will you note from each stage? What's the difference?
The three stages are very different. Very, very different.
Can you tell us this unseen part of the differences?
In the NLO,
Okay.
though it's competitive,
Yeah.
but it's a bit rough.
Okay.
Like, it's a do or die affair.
Go jump person.
It's a do or die affair.
Okay.
In the NNL, it's almost the same thing, but it's a bit lesser.
Okay.
Because we say maturity have now set in.
Yeah, you have seen more.
Now, in the NNL, players wants to be seen. In the NNL, okay, we are getting a bit of ball.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Then the MPFL is
Nobody's
competitive, but
relaxed.
it's a bit relaxed. Nobody wants to throw their legs again. Nobody. If you watch a game between an NNL team versus an MPFL team, you notice that there is a very difference between the MPFL team and the NNL team.
Yeah.
The NNL team will be a bit hard,
Okay.
but the MPFL team will be, I don't want to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Let me be
So
careful.
it has to do with the exposure and experience.
Yes, exposure, experience, and trying to be careful.
Okay. So, captaining the Nigeria Flying Eagles, you know, a lot of people don't know you've had to captain the under-20 team before. And what year was that?
2020.
2020. Who was the head coach at the time?
Coach Ladamboso.
Ladamboso. So, how was the responsibility? Like, we had our first guest earlier the other day who spoke about the selection process to international teams. How did you get into the team?
I would say it was one of the easiest.
Easy.
One of the easiest process I've ever faced as a footballer.
Okay, so what made it so easy?
Prior to the under-20, I've gone to some sets of under-17s.
Okay.
And all I heard was, you're still young, you still have time. Okay. So when it came to under-20, I was actually in Abel Warriors.
Okay.
So one of the training sections, as God may have it, the goalkeeper trainer of the under-20 was also my goalkeeper trainer.
At Abia Warriors. Oh, okay. He knows you already.
So it was like, I didn't even, one of the training sessions, that was under Coach Mama Amaka.
Yeah.
Mama called me and said, Lambert, you're going to the national team. I was like, By then, Coach Shaibu have gone. That's his name. That's the goalkeeper coach. He has gone to camp. So he said, Lambert, with 2 others, you're going to the national team. I said, okay, thank you, sir. The next day, I got ready and went to the camp. When I arrived in the camp, I think we were like 15 already in the camp. Yeah. Not outside, but in the camp.
Inside, yeah.
So when we started training the next day, we were like 50 something. People were still coming. Not just the 50 something were people the coach was concentrating on.
Yeah, okay.
But people were still coming.
Okay. Everybody wants to wear green and white.
Everybody wants to play for the national team.
Yeah,
good players, no doubt. But you know, every coach has his own agenda. He has what he needs. There's what he needs in each player in each position.
Of course.
So that was what he was looking for. And me being a captain, we're actually in the dining room, and Boso now asked who should be given the captain. So 3 people were called and we all stood up. The next thing the players said I should. So that was how I was called the captain.
What were the most challenging parts of that journey to the WAFCON qualifiers and not getting to qualify? Just tell us a bit, take us into that journey.
I will start from the preparation.
Okay.
I think I will not blame the coaches fully for that, because for not qualifying, because the period was, when we came back from the qualifiers, this same question was asked and I still gave the same explanation. The period of preparation was not enough, a bit long. Like team like Ghana were in the camp 2 months before the tournament, and we in Nigeria were like a month and 2 days. So the time and selection and everything, it was too close.
Of course.
It was as if we were just rushing the whole thing. And even when we got to Benin Republic, the COVID-19 checkups, the procedures, everything was
hectic. The process,
It was very, very hectic, because if you cough, they have to check you. If you sneeze, you have to be checked. So there were many checkups. So it was already telling, and then when we got to Benin, a day, 2 days, we had our first game. So it was as if the whole thing, there was no space and time.
Did you feel disappointed that Nigeria did not qualify?
Very, very disappointed.
Very, very disappointed.
I felt bad.
Did you cry?
I almost cried though.
Almost. So what stopped the tears from coming out?
I almost cried. Like I almost cried. I don't know why tears didn't come out, but I felt very bad.
So what was the message from Coach Lambert to the boys after people failed to qualify? What did he say to the team?
He just encouraged us and told us that this has passed, that we have a brighter future ahead of us, that he sees big players in us. Though I would say it was because, for me, captaining a team to qualify to the Nations Cup would have been a very big step up. Very step up and a very big break for me.
Of course.
But as nature may have it, it didn't happen. So
do you still have a relationship with some of the members of that squad?
Yes.
The players in that team. Yes. Which of them is doing big things in football at the moment?
Our centre forward Chibueze plays in one of the Italian league teams.
Okay.
I can't really remember, but subsequent times I will tell you. Then my fellow goalkeeper Kola, at least he played for Economy last season.
All right.
At least he did well. Our centre back Ereku is in US. He's playing for one of the big teams in USA. My assistant captain Michael, he's playing for Plateau United, the right back.
Okay. That means a lot of the players are still in football. Despite that disappointment.
Yes, okay. Despite the disappointment.
So goalkeeping is not just about holding the ball. There is a mental part of it. So how do you build your mental psyche build your mind before a game?
You just have to be relaxed. Just relax your mindset. That's what I tell my fellow goalkeepers, especially the younger ones. Relax your mindset. That's the first thing. The second thing is, don't put yourself under pressure. Don't try to impress anybody.
So if I have like 20,000 fans in the stadium, I shouldn't be under pressure to not make a mistake? Is it possible?
Yes.
It's possible?
Yes. You relax your mind.
Okay.
Do the simple. Do the basics. Now, one thing I notice in many goalkeepers is, when you try to impress, you tend to make lots of mistakes.
Okay.
I do tell players is this: if you are afraid of making mistake, you tend to make lots of mistake.
Okay.
But when you're relaxed, do the simple one. Even if a mistake comes, definitely there will be a correction.
No.
There's no harm. But if you are scared of making mistake, you will make even a mistake worse than that mistake.
So as a goalkeeper, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when a bullet shot is approaching? What's the first thing in your mind? To make it safe.
Yes.
You're not scared whether it gets to your face?
Goalkeeping is about making it stop the ball from entering the net.
Anyhow.
Anyhow you stop it.
So will you put your face in if a shot is coming?
I've saved lots of shots on my face. I've saved lots of shots with my stomach.
Ah,
Even with my pee.
your
I've left.
that means it's a big risk. Being a goalkeeper is a huge risk.
Your whole body is involved. That's why we are allowed to use our hands.
Okay.
No player will play inside the field and use their
Yes,
hand,
yes.
except there's a throw-in.
You
But apart
throw.
from that, as a goalkeeper, the whole body.
So you go tell me say you don't go match before come back, all your body they pain you. How do you get to recover from these pains?
Just go and lie down.
Okay, just lie down.
Lie down flat.
Oh,
But for me, I have a special routine I use.
and
Whenever
what's
I
that? Share
come
it.
back,
Share
it's
it.
either from training, a
Mhm.
hectic training, or a match that's tough. I'll just look for a bathing bowl, a big
Okay.
one.
Okay.
I put ice inside it. Then just relax. At least helps relax the nerves.
Yeah.
Then eat fruits, eat good food, and take enough sleep.
What's your definition of a good food, please, so that I will be using it.
Your own taste now. What
To
you
my
like.
taste.
Yeah, to your taste.
What's to your own taste? What's good food?
Food that has the normal nutrients now.
Has normal nutrients.
Yes.
Like if I take gari, 500 naira gari, and soup, is that good food for me?
If your stomach can hold 500 naira gari, then it's okay.
Okay. I think I have the capacity to do that. So goalkeeping. Back to goalkeeping. Have you ever made a mistake before that led to a very, very, very crucial goal?
Lots of mistakes.
Ah.
Lots. Why I say lots? Because if you don't make them, you won't learn.
So what has been the reaction, or how did you feel after those mistakes?
Let me come to a match against when I played for Abia Commerce.
Okay.
Our third match, because first game we lost away. Second game we came home and won. So we had 2 straight away games. I had a good game against Madiba. Then coming to play against Idel in Anambra, I made 3 blunders that cost us the match.
In the same match?
In the same match. Now,
Okay.
the first blunder wasn't my intention. A shot was played in a normal sense for a goalkeeper. As far as the ball is coming to the side, the best thing you do is use your palm.
Like this?
Yes, like if you're going for a save, you use your palm.
Okay.
But I mistakenly went to fist.
Okay.
So the ball changed the direction
I went in.
and went in. That was in the first half.
Okay.
So coming into the second half, I was now trying to do
Just to correct
just
that
to
one.
correct the mistake.
Oh.
So we're now pressuring ourselves, trying to win. We're playing out of the line. The next thing, a long through pass was played. And in normal, I'm a very good goalkeeper with my feet. I'm very both feet.
Yeah.
So I came to make a clearance. The next thing was
Onana.
the ball just shifted and the attacker just scored an empty net.
Okay. So how did you look at your teammates immediately after?
Everybody were in shock because this is unlike Lambert. Like this, just like a child who takes first in class
Say
and
he
he comes
can't
back and is last.
Village people.
Everybody were like, what is the
What
problem?
happened? Yeah.
To the extent that the next 3 training sections,
Okay.
meetings were held.
For you.
What happened? As in, what happened? But as God may have it, the next game, with the trust of the coach, that's why I said you need trust as a goalkeeper. With the trust from the coach, I started the next game. And I was actually the man of the match of that next game.
So we see this match day glory, like you goalkeeper winning a man of the match, which involves making many saves. We see the match day glory. What happens behind the stage, the preparations before games? Tell us about the preparation. What are those things we don't get to see before a match?
And that's why teams have goalkeeper coaches.
Okay.
They tell you what to do. They give you training sections. Even sometimes some coaches do bring in their own ideas. Why not do this? Why not do this? And I also will add this, especially to the younger goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Watching videos is also good. Goalkeeping videos.
Okay.
Somebody like me, I love Andre Ter Stegen and Manuel Neuer a lot.
You don't like
they're
Onana?
they're my kind of.
You don't like Onana?
I love Onana. He's an African goalkeeper. He has given African goalkeepers options.
Are you always proud of him after
I'm proud of
matches?
him.
You're always proud of him at the
Yes.
moment. So can you say he has done well for Manchester United?
He has actually not
With your
done
church
well.
mind. With your church
No,
mind.
he has actually not done well.
Good, thank you.
He has actually not. I'm a Manchester United fan. He has
Okay.
actually not done well. But coming from an African aspect, he has
Okay.
given us a hope that African goalkeepers can go to that level.
Mhm.
Chelsea had an African goalkeeper too in Mendy.
Yeah.
So
Edward
another
Mendy.
one coming up to that ranks is a very big plus for us. So I love him so much. So more young goalkeepers try to watch videos a lot, both before matches and in your spare time. You might love a certain goalkeeper and a certain type of way he plays, but that
Okay.
doesn't stop you from watching others and learning from
Them, yeah. That's in fact in everything you just have to learn from other people.
Yes.
From other people. You mentioned your models too. Who are?
Yes, Andre Ter Stegen and Manuel Neuer.
Manuel Neuer. What's so special about them that they are your models? Are you in love with Germany?
Not that I'm in love with Germany, but
Okay.
Andre Ter Stegen actually changed. I said Manuel
Manuel Neuer,
actually
yes.
changed the model of goalkeeping.
So are you telling me you like coming out from the goalpost?
I'm a ball playing goalkeeper just like him.
Okay.
He's more like a libero kind of goalkeeper. He gives the defenders hope. Sometimes he makes the job easier for the defenders.
Okay.
Because defenders running back to your goalpost every time you have a true pass. Sometimes it's always, if you meet a team that's always fast, it becomes a very big problem for defenders.
them. Yeah.
But when you have a goalkeeper who always steps off his line
To play.
and make some clearance, both making saves, then give you confidence to play from the back. Not every time plan for front. No, give you confidence to play from the back. Then.
So before I let you go, winning the Federation Cup with Kwara United, how does that make you feel?
It's a very big leap, like a very big age for my career.
Okay.
Yes, because after leaving Abia Commerce, I was thinking of where else. What's the next move?
Of course.
So going to Kwara was a big break. Not just for me, for the state itself. Staying for 49 years without winning a trophy.
Oh, man. I never born.
Was a fate. The stadium that day was explosive. To the extent that we didn't even know who to give the trophy to carry. So it's a very big plus and a very big leap for me.
So we are going to the continent. Should we expect Kwara United to make Nigeria proud, get to the group stage, and possibly win the CAF Confederation Cup? Is it possible?
Getting to the group stage, yes. But I would say it came at a time.
Okay, take it one game at a
One
time.
game at a time. Because if we keep focusing on let's get to here, it will be a bit of it will be a bit of a distraction. Because instead of players focusing on the match, they will focus on if we win this one and the next one.
Not to win this one, yeah.
Just like in the FA Cup, the Presidential Cup. We didn't say we wanted to win the FA Cup. We are taking it one match at a time. Just win this one first. We'll talk about
Anything will come out.
Okay. That's how we saw it.
Okay. So, about your coach, Tunde Sane, how can you rate him among Nigerian coaches? He had his first job in the NPFL and he's already winning a title. If you are asked to assess him, what message will you share to your listener about the coach?
He's a very emotional man.
Huh?
If you don't understand him, I would say you have a big problem with him. Not in terms of physical fight.
Yeah,
or anything,
of course.
But there are times that something will happen. He will correct you. But if you don't understand that correction, you might take it
Personal.
to mean something else.
Yeah.
Personal. But after he has just said it there,
Finish.
everything is gone. That's him.
Of
That's
course.
why I say he's a very emotional man.
Okay.
Sometimes in training sections, they will play a shot and you might make a save. Then if they now play the next one and score you, his reaction Now he will tell us he's not seeing the good part. That's the job. That's not the job of the coach. The
He
job of
wants
the
you
coach is
to
not to
develop
see
that.
that your good side.
Uh-huh.
It's to see that when you're making mistakes so that he
To
will
grow.
correct you.
Of course.
But some players will feel they see the one where I do well, and the one where I don't do well. Now they see. So that's why I said sometimes people misunderstand him.
Okay.
So he's a very good man, a very encouraging man, but at the end, a very, very emotional man who wants to win.
Before I let you go, after football, would you like to be a coach?
I think I have two things in mind.
Okay.
Being a coach and also being a football agent.
Okay.
Why I said being a coach, yes, I would want to impact, because as a goalkeeper already, you are a coach in a team.
Yeah, you're talking to the
There are
others.
many goalkeepers who tend to be coaches. Lots of them. They might not come out to be head coach, but goalkeeper trainers and all that. And secondly, as an agent, to make impact in the life of younger ones.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Chibueze. It's been wonderful having you join us for this episode 2 of the Unseen Stage podcast. Episode 3 is coming, and should I let you into who will be on seats again? But the next guest will be an FA Cup winner as well. This time we go come out now. Women will come. We'll have a female take the seat, and I hope you will follow us, like our page, subscribe to our channels, and look forward to episode 3 as well. Thank you for joining us. My name remains Nsika Kabatiakwan, and it's time to say goodbye to episode 2.